All right, making a quick video of my 52 Chevy 3100. Probably one of the coolest trucks you'll ever see. Just finished building it. Took 3 months to do of non-stop work. I've gotten it out a little bit, but not a lot. I live in Oregon, so it rains a lot. But wanted to make a video. I'm a builder, a collector, a licensed dealer. I have fun with cars, and I sell a lot of my vehicles on eBay, and I feel a lot of sellers out there are putting up ads with these glorified photos. You can't even see what the car is. They're so doctored. So I like to make a video to do a walk around and kind of show everybody what they're getting. So where do I start? Basically started off life as a rust-free, all-original 3100. Actually, not all original. A mechanic, an old-school hot rod builder had owned it. Still had most of the original paint on it, and he had done an S10 conversion a while back, and it's extremely well built. It's actually overbuilt. The running boards are supported by 1-inch tube with big old flange mounts. Everything's tapped, drilled. It's not these hokey S10 conversions that these chop shops are pumping out nowadays. This was professionally done. It does not have an S10 rear end. Has a Ford 8-inch with positive traction. And yeah, so I picked up the truck like that, took it all apart. I've always wanted to do an all-metal truck. Everything on this truck is original as far as the body panels, except for the two back fenders. The old ones back there, they're up there, were a little dented up, and I wanted to replace them with something a little bit smoother. So I replaced those, replaced the tailgate, and the little filler strips right here I replaced. Everything else is all original steel. The original paint color, if you dig, you might be able to find some, but there's no other replacement body panels on this. You can even see from the factory where they kind of put in the lead here. You can find it. There you go. So it was a rust-free candidate, perfect for what I wanted to do. I hand stripped it. I did not sandblast it. It was all hand stripped. Then I ordered a brushing machine from Eastwood and brushed the entire truck, so it's brushed steel. And then I applied KBS's diamond clear coat finish right over that. You can't use a regular clear coat on bare metal. It won't properly seal it. This is a specialty bare metal clear, so it won't rust and it properly seals the truck. A lot of folks are just putting regular automotive clear on metal. That won't hold up over time. So put a whole clear coat on it. Looks beautiful. Rally wheels with the beauty rings. This is the fuel tank here. You just press in, pops out, press back in. All the window vents are brand new. This is a high quality build. I'm gonna probably stress that multiple times. I probably have 5-6 hours into each vent window. All new seals, rubber gaskets, window felts. The windows roll up nice and smoothly. The cranks turn very nicely. I'm pretty particular about those type of things. The grill is brand new. The headlights have the built-in turn signals into them, which got rid of the turn signals which would have been in the grill here. New bumpers, new mirror. That's a Fulton style visor. I brushed the centerpiece right here vertically, so it gives a little bit of different look. But it's pretty cool. The underside of the visor is a flat black. I did that because you don't want sun to bounce off the hood. up in the visor and then in your face. So there's a flat black on the bottom side of the visor. Do a little walk around here. I patinaed, did a little patina on the fenders, but those are the only two spots. I did just a little bit of black to mix it up. Did a walnut bed with raw metal strips. Again, the theme of the truck is bare metal. Put a satin over the metal strips. I wanted them to accent the gloss bed. So those are raw steel. I left a little bit of mill scale on it to keep it a little bit darker, and then I put a satin clear over that. Put the exhaust to the side. It sticks out just below the bumper. Looks really good. Tried to go vintage with this. A lot of people are doing the LS conversions. That's cool. I just wanted something vintage. I have an LS sitting right here. I'll put it in something someday. Not this. This is not the truck for that, in my opinion. Put the tail lights into the bed rails here. They're extremely bright LEDs. I'll show those to you in a second here. They're very bright. You will not be missed. Don't think they're too small, because they're not. Again, just trying to go over the truck so you know exactly what you're getting. Has 3 coats of clear on it. Again, in the KBS diamond finish. You can see kind of the brush grain to it. The photos I have, the truck appears different in every photo because it's all metal. Some days it looks like a dark gray, or it looks like a pearl, or it'll look like bare steel. It'll look like a mirror ball when the sun's out. It's all over the board on what it looks like, just depending on the weather, the overcast, and the lighting. Got the eyelids on the headlights. The interior is fantastic. So went with kind of a, I don't know how to describe it, kind of a classic riveted look to it. A Camaro first generation RS steering wheel with the dual horns on it. This is all professionally done. This is cost me a lot of money to have this interior done. Extremely nice. It's all extremely solid, all padded, insulated. Same with the back of the interior cap here is all done. Now there's a custom seat there, so there's a gap between the seat base here, and I was gonna fill this here, but decided not to. I was gonna put a little filler panel here. Only reason I didn't is because it might be a good spot for some jumper cables or for some storage. You basically can store stuff under the whole length of the seat if you wanted to. So I left that open. Got your gauges. These are custom inserts. So basically they're recessed. Pretty cool. Radio's in the glove box. The heater control knob is on the inside of the glove box. It's right here. So it's got a heater and stereo. Let's see here. Just the phone doesn't do the interior justice right now. I'm trying to think. Did the matte black on the inside here to accent it. I'll show off those headlights or tail lights. So here's the tail lights. They look great. Again, extremely bright. Oh, I bolted the tailgate in. The bed is so low that you can just reach right in and grab whatever you want. If you want me to, I can install some chains or some cables. That is not an issue, and if you're interested, I can really do anything to the truck. I think it'd be pretty cool to do some of those stake pocket rails right here. I'm trying to look like an idiot with my fingers here, but instead of doing them in wood, do them in a brushed steel to kind of match the truck. I think that would look really good. But you know, it's up to you if you want that done. I can do anything. It's fun. All the doors close great. Again, all new seals on everything. This is a high quality build, not some the trucks I see that are selling on eBay going for $40,000, and you know, it's all trick photography. You can't even see the color of the inner fenders. It's specialty lighting, and it's like, it's so doctored. I mean, it's ridiculous. So the turn signals, like I said, they're built into the headlights. The ambers flash when your signals are on. I'll show the headlights here. There we go. So there's your headlights. See if we can pop the hood here. So again, this was all taken down to metal. I'm just counting the hours in my head. All taken down to metal. Let's see here. Where do I start? Custom fabricated air cleaner, stainless steel upper radiator hose, polished overflow tank, swivel mount, put a clear tube in it, aluminum radiator, spun aluminum power steering reservoir. That goes down to the power steering pump there, which is your inlet. Your return, I put through the inner fender here, goes down there and comes out down there. It was the cleanest way to do it. Looks really good. CPP, power brake booster and master cylinder. Front disc brakes. Polished pulleys. That pulley, the water pump pulley and the crank pulley are raw aluminum, clear coated. That is an Edelbrock high flow water pump. That's a $250 all aluminum water pump on it. Keep it nice and cool. Custom bent aluminum heater hoses right here. Look really nice with the braided ends. You don't want these, you want a little bit of play in them just in case your engine decides to move a little bit on the motor mounts. Polished intake, cast aluminum Chevrolet valve covers, slick fit headers that are raw steel, and they're clear coated obviously so they don't rust. Fuel pressure regulator. The fuel line, other than right there with the AN fittings, is hard lined all the way back to the fuel tank, which is underneath the bed obviously. Again, put the fans, has an electric fan on the backs, on the front side of that. I wanted the aluminum exposed in the engine bay, so the fan is on the front side. It's a pusher fan. High torque starter, polished alternator. Again, took this all down to metal here. That was fun. The underside of the hood I did in a nice satin black. It's all professionally sprayed. Looks really good. I just thought it contrasted it nicely. And since I took the whole truck down to metal by hand, that would have been a big pain to go by hand. So it looks really good, all satin black. Boy, I think that's about it. Maybe I'll give her a little start up here. It drives better than it looks. I mean, it's an S10 chassis. Has a axle flip kit, Beltec axle flip kit in the rear with Beltec shocks, Beltec lowering kit in the front with Beltec drop spindles and shocks and springs. Has a front sway bar. God, I'm trying to think of everything. It handles on. You could honestly almost take this to an autocross if you wanted to. No squeaks, no rattles. Everything's extremely tight. It's a breeze to drive. Let me see if I can start it up here for a second. Give it a little rev. The engine is not cold. I just started it up a little bit ago, so that way I could do a little rev. I don't rev cold engines. again, I know it's a long video, but it's not going to be a cheap truck. So I want to make sure you know what you're getting. Let's see. I've sent cars all over the world. A lot of my projects tend to go overseas or to the East Coast, or I guess whoever decides to buy it. I am a licensed, bonded, insured dealer. I'm a private collector. I don't have any employees. I work by myself, but I'm really easy to work with. I'll put my number on the eBay ad. You can give me a call if you have any questions. Again, I'm a builder, so you know, if you want any changes to this, that's not a problem. Give me a call. We can see if we can work something out, and we'll get it shipped to your front door. Clean title in hand. I have a couple different fleet accounts, so I can usually get a better deal than you can on shipping, which is something I'd be happy to arrange and get all set up for you. I have excellent feedback on eBay for a reason. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Be happy to answer them. And if I forgot anything, scroll down the eBay ad. Maybe it'll be in there. Again, 4 to 8 inch rear end, S10 chassis, 52, all metal. There you go. Thank you. All right, got to make another quick little video. Forgot a couple pieces, as I usually do. Edelbrock carburetor. It's a 650. These are all custom inner fenders, hand fabricated. I didn't want you to think they were just regular inner fenders. They have louvers down below that let the heat from the exhaust escape. But those are kind of a main focal point of the engine bay. Don't know why I forgot to mention it, but they look excellent. Has a built 700 R4 4-speed automatic transmission with overdrive. It's built to over 400 horsepower. The engine pushes just over 300, so should be good. Custom driveline, remote transmission cooler. The entire underside of the truck is coated in Chloroseal, so it will stay rust-free for the entirety of its life. I also want to show you the horns. I got those hooked up to this steering wheel so they work on both sides. Where is it? So, left and right. Let's see. In the instrument cluster here, you've got your turn signal there on the right. You've got it on the left. And then if you turn your high beams on, you've got an indicator in there too. Oh, I gotta turn my headlights on. So your red is your high beam, off, on, off. You get it. Anyways, forgot to put those in the video. There you go.